Okay. That's only right. Okay. Okay, we'll start with our praise. Hare Krishna, everyone. Okay, we can start with our praise. Hari Bol. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnapeshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol. Okay, so what we'll do is okay, Subhadra, can you read the quote from Srila Prabhupada by
Yes,
Srila
Mataji. Krishna's mercy is always there. It is your misuse or free will. You are given the opportunity, that is fortune, but you do not accept the fortune. That is your misfortune. Perth, May 10th, 1975.
Okay. So this May 10th slide is there because last week we had this verse, right? But then because many of them were not going to be able to join, so we did not remove this slide as yet. Huh? Okay, so Krishna's mercy is there. It is your misuse of free will. You are given the opportunity, that is fortune, but you do not accept the fortune. That is your misfortune, right? So Subhadra or Giridhari, anybody wants to explain you among you both? Anybody wants to explain this quote?
Can I explain it, Mataji? My brother's busy. He's coming.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Mataji, this slide, like what Srila Prabhupada wants to say is that Krishna's mercy like is always there. He will never leave you. Krishna will never leave you. But it's just our misuse, like we're using it wrong of our free will, like for our purpose. Like we're actually misusing it, like we're not using it correctly from Krishna's mercy. We are given the opportunity, which is fortune, like future fortune, like that will happen, and you're given an opportunity, but we don't accept the opportunity, and this is our misfortune, and we don't get an opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much. So, like the fortune which is there is that there is Krishna consciousness everywhere, right? And this you can easily take it. It's not charged. You do not have to pay anything for it. So, but then what happens is because you feel that you're too intelligent enough to think about other things, you feel that this is not, it's not needed for you. There are so many atheists around, right? They will not believe in the existence of the Lord. So that is their misfortune. That everything by their fortune, everything is available at their doorstep, everything is available right in front of them. But because they are so unfortunate, that they do not want to take up this mercy of the Lord. So what we'll do is, okay, now for you, okay, yeah. So for you all, it's 17th of May, right? It's 17th. So we'll go with
Yes,
this
yes,
quote.
Mataji.
So we'll go with this quote. Let me just have Krishna Nana, can you read this quote?
Yeah, sure, Mataji. If death takes place, let it take here. There's nothing to be said near. Whatever I have to speak, I have spoken in my books. Now you try to understand it and continue your endeavor. Whether I'm present or not present, it doesn't matter. As Krishna is living eternally, similarly living beings also live eternally. But one who has done service to the Lord lives forever. So you have to be taught to serve Krishna, and with Krishna will live eternally. Our life is eternal, and a temporary disappearance of this body doesn't matter. Body is meant for disappearance, so life forever by serving Krishna. Vrindavan, May 17, 1977.
Thank you so much. So see, such an important in a wonderful instruction given by Srila Prabhupada, right? Does Srila Prabhupada say over here that, or any of the Maharajas or any of the devotees of ISKCON, do we feel that, oh, you know what, I'm doing so much for the Lord and I have put up so much of efforts. Now, if there is, I should be immortal, or there shouldn't be death for me, or any calamities come and I should not be worried about it, or I should not get affected by it. Does any of the devotee pray for such a boon or such a blessing? What do you feel? Can we pray for such a blessing? That I'm doing so much for Krishna, now Krishna has to come and protect me always. Can we think about it in such a way? Haribol, is anybody there? Are you
No,
able to answer? No, right?
no.
Thank you, Ryan. So, among these all realities, that because this is the world which is dukhalem ashashvatam. That means the world is filled with miseries, right? So then they are going to definitely come into your way. So among those dukkhas, one is death. That death will take place. So what does Srila Prabhupada say? That Krishna Nana, do you want to explain? Krishna
Sure,
Nana?
Mataji. So I think what I understood is, yeah. Can you hear me, Mataji?
Yeah, good.
Um, so So Prabhupada's saying like whatever I spoke, it's also spoken through my books, and he's also saying like, for us, he's like saying for us to understand it, and he's also saying if he's like even if he's present, even if he's not present, it doesn't matter. He's like still lives through his books, and even he gives an example of Krishna is living eternally, and similarly we also live eternally, but and then he says our life is eternal, and then he says temporary disappearance of this body doesn't matter. So he's also saying like I've he's spoken like through his books, and like it doesn't, he talks about like um
Yeah, that about service. One who has done service
yeah,
to the Lord lives forever. Okay,
yeah,
because the service which we do, because of that service, we live forever, or that is eternal, right? What does the Lord say? That any service which you have done. Yesterday, I was hearing to a class, and in that it was said that any time when in your bhakti, any time when you have thought about Krishna in your chanting, when you have been to the Lord, or any time when you have cried for the Lord, that itself tells that you are not meant for this world. If you have ever had that feeling that that separation from Krishna, or whether you had that feeling that what am I doing in this world, or any feeling where you have cherished your service which you have done, it is that you have become Krishna's person, and you do not belong to this plane, right? And that is the reason coming into bhakti is very, 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 very important. So one who has done service to the Lord lives forever. Like suppose when you give money to someone, then you always know that yes, that person has to come and give you money back, right? So like that, Krishna is like if we do a little bit for Krishna, it gets registered. It's just like a checkbook, or it's just like your account book. Whatever money you deposit in the bank, it does not go anywhere, right? If you are living in one state or another state or any other state also, still you can access that account. It is the same way that this service which you do for Krishna will never go waste. So never feel that, oh, on a Friday afternoon, I should be doing something this, something that, and I'm sitting over here and attending this class. But anything you do is a devotional service. So we'll just go with the last slide. I think I just have that in front. Okay. So what all we can do for this as the service of the Lord? Pareen,
And you can sing. What can you do?
And chant.
chant. What else?
Kirtan.
Kirtan. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Girdhari. Aarti. Doing Aarti.
Mataji chanting the holy names and reading Prabhupada's books.
Okay. Chanting the holy names of the Lord. Okay. What else? What is there? Can you all see the slide?
Mataji,
Shravanam.
we can do we can bow down to the lotus feet or Atmani Vedana.
Yes. So Shravanam, Kirtanam. So you can listen to the
Serve the
stories
Lord.
of the Lord. You can
Serve
do
the Lord.
Kirtan. What is
Serve
it?
the Lord.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Serve the Lord.
Save the Lord?
No, serve the Lord.
Serve the Lord. Yes, I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear it properly. Yes, serve the Lord. So, Shravanam is listening the glories of the Lord. Kirtanam is singing the glories of the Lord. Then, Smaranam is remembering the Lord always. Padasevanam is serving the Lord with devotion. Then Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, and Atmanivedanam. So all these are different ways. Now it depends who is going to pick up which way and go ahead. Whatever one does, it is important that one remains in bhakti and tries to serve the Lord in any possible way they can. Okay. So we'll go ahead with, for me it's going to be 18. So I had a verse over here. I will quickly ask Ryan to read this.
Yes, Mataji. Now I have come back to my home, Vrindavan. If anything I should go wrong, at least I will be here in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is resident in Bombay. He is office for ordination in Mayapur in for worship in, of the Supreme Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Letter to
Guru Krupa.
Guru
Guru
Kripa,
Kripa.
May 18, 1977.
Very good. Thank you so much. So this was one instruction which, because it's 18th for me, so I wanted this to have it. So what does Srila Prabhupada see? Such a beautiful understanding he has that Vrindavan is home. That is residence. And that is the reason, like many of our Guru Maharaj also, what they feel, what they say is that they, according to their will, if they are anywhere, if they are in India and if they are in some of the parts, like where Vrindavan is going to be near, they should be brought back to Vrindavan if they have any sort of trouble. So all the devotees will try to reside in Vrindavan, but only superficially residing in Vrindavan is not needed. You have to be totally only for the service of the Lord that you are going to stay in Vrindavan. So what does Srila Prabhupada make it very clear? It is not that you can just go and sit over there in Vrindavan, What does he say? That Vrindavan is for residents, and then Bombay office, if Bombay is office for organization, that's the ISKCON office, and Mayapur is for worship of the Supreme Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So such beautiful understanding of the temples and everything Srila Prabhupada had. Okay, so we'll go with the verse today. So again, we'll do the same thing, okay? What we'll do is, we'll have one word at a time, and then we will repeat it. Okay, I think I missed doing this again. Okay. How many of you have a Bhagavad Gita with you?
Me,
Me,
Mataji.
Mataji. Ask
Ask
Mataji.
Mataji.
Okay, so what I would recommend is for everyone, when you're sitting for these Friday class, see to it that you have your Bhagavad Gita open with you. Okay, and if you feel that this belongs to my dad or my mom, then you can have your own Bhagavad Gita as well. Okay, you can
Yes,
think
Mataji.
you can take your own Bhagavad Gita, so that the slides are there, no doubt. But if you have your own Bhagavad Gita, it gives you more understanding about the chapter, because what happens is whenever you want to read it, you can open it and read it. And you know what is an important thing about a Bhagavad Gita, right? Anybody wants to tell the magical part of the Bhagavad Gita?
Mataji,
Can I say?
can I say Mataji?
Yes, go ahead.
You go.
Yes, Mataji. So the Bhagavad Gita, its glories is when you chant it like with faith. Then Krishna and Radharani will come into your like in that place. Like when Bhagavad Gita is recited with that particular person with faith, then Sri Radharani and Krishna will come physically.
So Mataji, I agree with my brother, and like the glory is like that Krishna is saying this to Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and thus when we read it, Krishna's mercy is always there with us. He never leaves us.
Exactly. Okay. So whenever, and one more important thing about the Bhagavad Gita is that, you know what, like when you have any problems, when you have any things which are going wrong, and you really need an answer for it, and if you feel that, yes, I need I really need some answer, I need to read the Lord to answer my question, open the Bhagavad Gita, just randomly open the Bhagavad Gita to any page, and you'll be guaranteed that you'll get the answer for your queries, or you'll get the answer for your problems. Okay. Okay, so coming back to our verse, we are on 10.11. Okay, so we'll do one word at a time. Tesham,
Tesham,
Tesham for them.
tesham,
Tesham,
evanukampartham,
Evanukampartham,
evanukampartham.
Evanukampartham.
Jay, I don't see you. Where are you? Are you reciting the verse along with me?
Yeah, I forgot to
Okay.
unmute.
Okay. Tesham,
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 evanukampartham,
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 evanukampartham.
Evanukampartham,
Evanukampartham,
Aham,
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 Jnananjanam,
Jnanajanam,
tamaha,
Tamaha,
Jnananjam tamaha.
Aham Ajnanam Tamaha.
One second, okay? Just give me 1 second.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I just joined. Mataji, mute.
Aham,
Mataji,
Aham,
Mataji,
aham,
Aham,
Ajnanajam,
Ajnanam,
Ajnanam,
Agyanajam.
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 Tamaha.
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 Aham.
Aham.
Agyanajam.
Agyanajam.
Tamaha.
Tamaha.
Tesham evanukampartham. Aham.
Aham.
Agyanajam tamaha.
Agyanajam tamaha.
Nashayami.
Nashayami.
Nashayam.
Nashayami.
Nashayam.
Nashayami.
Atmabhavastho.
Atmabhavasto.
Atmabhavastho.
Atmabhavasto. Follow me.
Okay. Nashayam.
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 Atmabhavastho.
Atmabhavasto.
Nashayam Atmabhavastho.
Nashayam Atmabhavasto.
Nashayam Atmabhavastho.
Nashayam Atmabhavasto. That was my too.
Jnana.
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 Deepena.
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 Jnana Deepena.
Jnana Deepena.
Bhaswata.
Shashwata.
Bhaswata.
Shashwata.
Bhaswata.
Shashwata.
Jnana Deepena.
Jnana Deepena.
Bhaswata.
Shashwata.
Nashayam
Nashayam Atmabhavasto.
Jnanadeepena Bhaswata.
Jnana-deepena bhashvata.
Teshamevanukampartham.
Teshamevanukampartham.
Aham Ajnanajam Tamaha.
Aham ajnanajam tamaha.
Nashayamatmabhavastho.
Nashayamabhavasto.
Jnanadeepena Bhaswata.
Jnana-deepena bhashvata. Mataji, I just
Yeah.
joined
Who is this?
Palvis.
Palvit. Okay. Hare Krishna Palvit. We can repeat, okay? We are just on the verse. Teshamevanukampartham.
Teshamevanukampartham.
Aham Ajnanajam Tamaha.
Aham ajnanajam tamaha.
Nashayamatmabhavastho.
Nashayamabhavasto.
Jnanadeepena Bhaswata.
Jnana-deepena bhashvata.
Okay, so what we'll do is, Pareen, can you come on video? Is it possible? Okay, do you want to say it by yourself or do you need help?
You want to say by yourself? You need help? Okay, let's start.
However, if you feel that you want to repeat after me, we can do that, or if you want to try it by yourself, that's also okay.
You want to repeat, Mataji?
I'm gonna repeat.
Okay. Tushita,
Yes, Mataji.
yeah, can you also repeat along with Pareen? Teshamevanukampartham.
Kampartham.
Tesham
Tesham
एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयामात्मभावस्तो Parin, could you repeat? Nashayam atmabhavasto. Okay, Nashayam atma bhavasto jnanadipena bhashvata. Very good. Okay. Now what you should do, Parin? See, when all the others are going to recite the verse, you can be on mute and still repeat the verse. Okay, so that at least the words becomes more familiar to you. Krishna Nena?
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थं मामज्ञानजं तमः नाशयामात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता. Thank you, Mataji
Very
Krishna.
good. Hare Krishna. Subhadra Giridhari?
Yes, Mataji. तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Hare Bol. Palvit?
Yes, Mataji. Tesham evanukarpatam aham anjantamah nashayamna atmabhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata.
Very good. Ajnana Jamtama. Okay, so after Palvit we have Krishna is done. Ryan, did you recite the verse? Haribol, Ryan?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, can you recite the verse?
I need help.
Okay. So Ryan, Jay, are you okay to recite the verse by yourself or do you need help?
I can do it by myself.
Okay, okay. Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead. Anybody else wants to repeat along with me when Ryan is saying, you are more than welcome. Okay, Ryan, go ahead. Tesham
Tesham
evanukampartham
evanukampano
kampartham
kampatam
aham
aham
ajnanajam tamaha
janmataha
ajnana
ajnana
jam
ram
tamaha
tamaha
nashayam
nashaya
atmabhavastho
bhavastu
jnanadipena
jnanadipena
bhashvata.
bhasvata.
Okay, now see Jnana Deepena Bhashvata. So what we'll do is we'll do the synonyms first and then we'll go to one of the prayers which we go. So again, just like what we do every time, what we'll do is we'll be playing with the synonyms. I might tell you the meaning and that time you should be able to read out the Sanskrit word, or else I might read the Sanskrit word and you'll have to find the English meaning for it. Okay. So eyes and ears on the synonyms. Deepena.
With the lamp.
With the lamp.
With the lamp.
With the lamp. And I want everyone to repeat it. No matter if you're late, find it also. But still everybody has to repeat it.
Okay.
Of knowledge.
Jnana.
Jnana.
Jnana. Aham.
For
I.
them.
I. At the end you can see. Aham. I. For them.
Tesham.
Tesham. Anukampartham.
To show special mercy.
Show special mercy. Very good. Darkness.
Tama.
Tamam. Agyanajam.
Due to
Ignorance.
Due to ignorance. Okay. Nashyami.
Dispel.
dispel.
Dispel. Nashyami is dispel.
Dispel.
Dispel. What happened to this? Okay. Situated.
Saha.
Staha.
Okay. Sthaha. Sthaha.
Saha.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So what we'll do is, Jay, can you read the translation, please?
To show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy the lamp of shining knowledge in the darkness of ignorance.
Again, can you repeat it to Jay? And I want you to slowly, easily, first read each and every word, make sense with it, and then read it out.
To show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy the shining lamp of knowledge, the darkness born of ignorance.
Again, destroy what?
Destroy the darkness born of ignorance.
No, you're not reading it because the meaning is totally changing when you're reading something else. Can you read it again?
Destroy with the shining lamp
With
of
the
knowledge.
shining lamp. Yes. Now just imagine what did you read was destroy the shining lamp of knowledge, the darkness born of ignorance. When you read it twice, you skipped the with over there. So the meaning of the sentence was totally changing. It was as if that the Lord is destroying the shining lamp of knowledge and darkness, knowledge which is there in the hearts, right? So each and every word is very important. Last Monday also I told you all, see to it that when you're reading it, you're not skipping anything. If you're hungry, go and eat something, but do not eat the words which are there mentioned in any of the paragraphs. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. To show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, last time we did not see this, right? But what does the Lord say? That the Lord is present in each and everyone's heart. Okay. And then what does the Lord do with it? The Lord, when it is present in our hearts, He destroys with the shining lamp of knowledge, because of knowledge about the Lord, knowledge about anything, the darkness born of ignorance. Now I'll tell you um a fact, okay? Now when the room is dark, what happens is you are always sometimes you get scared to go into the room, right? I like some small children, maybe not everybody of you, but then when it is dark, you feel hesitant to go. You feel that you might step on something. Does that happen to you in a dark room?
Yes, Mataji, to me.
Right? So when there's darkness, it is compared to ignorance. Ignorance is what? When you do not know something. Okay. Like when there's a dark room and you haven't been in that room, it's the first time that you're going to enter into that room. What do? You either look for your mobile where there's the torch, or you look for a torch so that you can look around. There is nobody going to come and eat you up over there. But still, because it is dark, what happens? You are hesitant. You think twice before stepping. You feel that, oh, am I going to step somewhere? Or is there anything in that room which is going to be damaging me? Right? So when you do not, so what is it? It is fear of not knowing things. What is fear? When you do not know some things, or you're ignorant about some things, then you have fear about it, right? Suppose you have a dog and you know that the dog is not going to bite you. Okay, this is a fact. Okay, the dog is very friendly, the dog is not going to bite. So you will go and try to pet that dog. But if you do not know that whether the dog will bite you, whether the dog will bark at you, then you are always going to be hesitant to do things, right? So over here, what the Lord says is to show them special mercy. I, dwelling in their heart. So the Lord, what he says that, oh, only if you remember me, then I'm going to come and sit in your heart. No. We remember the two birds sitting on a tree, right? The analogy which is given, that one bird is the Paramatma and the one bird is the soul, which is doing things, and the Paramatma is watching. So over here, the Lord is already present in our heart. It comes as a package. The Lord never leaves us. That the Lord is present in our hearts. So with his presence, what does he do? He destroys with the shining lamp. The Lord's mercy is like the shining lamp. And with this shining lamp, what is the Lord going to do? He is going to destroy the darkness which is born. Okay? So shining lamp means does not mean that in everybody's heart now there is a lamp and which is glowing and which is on fire. It's not that. It is the knowledge which we have about the Lord. Because of that, about ignorance, or about, if you do not know some things, you have to go and find out about that things. Like suppose, for example, maths. Suppose now you're in your 8th grade, many of them are in your 8th grade, you have rational numbers or you have linear equations. If you do not know some things, or if you haven't learned those things and there is a test, then you'll get scared of that test, right? Does it happen to you all?
Yes,
I told, right? If you do not know about some things, then you are basically, you are ignorant about those things. You haven't studied about it, and that is the reason you fear for those things when they come up in the exams. So the Lord says that in this worldly matters, I am already present, and I will, with the shining lamp of knowledge. So gather knowledge, read scriptures, attend classes, listen to the classes. Because of that, what is going to happen? See, we were not there, or maybe we do not know exactly what's happening in the Chaitanya Charitamrita at that time. But if you read it, if you acquire knowledge, what happens? It becomes easy for us to understand things. And this way, our ignorance, or if something which we do not know, we can try to find out more. And if you remember our words over here, when we say the prayers, what we say? Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama. That my Guru Maharaj, my Guru, he has opened my eyes. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya. So he's opened my eyes for this material world, whatever is going on. And with this netra, or with this eyes, with the knowledge which is there, it is helped me to, it is helping me, right? Om Ajnana Timirandhasya, to dispel of the darkness. Jnananjana Shalakaya. Chakshur Unmilitam. Unmilita is opening my eyes. Chakshur is eyes. That my eyes are open. And Tasmai Guruve Namah. Who does it? It's the Guru who does it. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead after reading our verse. Okay. Now in this verse, what the Lord is saying, that to show them special mercy, I dwelling in their hearts. Right? Now when the Lord is dwelling in your heart, what happens is, when you listen the glories of the Lord, like tell me if anything of this has happened to you. Okay. I'm going to lower all the hands so that it becomes easy for everyone to, where did it go? Why did I not see? Okay. So what happens is, now suppose you go to a temple. Okay, when you go to a temple, first what is recommended when you go to a temple? What do you do when you go to the temple room?
Mataji, you
You-
offer obeisances to other devotees, then to Srila Prabhupada, and then Krishna.
Yeah, right. So when you enter the temple room, if you meet your devotees, then you are going to offer them obeisances. Or if anybody is not there, when you go into the temple room, first you have to pay your obeisances to Srila Prabhupada. Then you go to towards the altar, and then you offer your Danvat Pranams over there. Now, when the Aarti is going on, or when the Kirtan is going on, I am sure many of you must have had that realization, or many of you must have had that thing, 1 second. Okay, just give me one. So many of you must have had that. Everybody must have gone through that. That sometimes the kirtan is going on. You're there in the temple room, and or the Mangal Aarti is going on, or the any aarti is going on, and sometimes it just happens that you might see that some devotees are just crying, right? Sometimes it does happen. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, Mataji, so many
Mataji.
times.
Right, many a times it happens with us. So, but you should not get carried away always with that feeling. It is good to cry, but sometimes some of them might feel that, oh, it is just a show of bhakti. Okay. Or sometimes, you know what, the Mayavadis, or sometimes the people who do not believe in all these things, what they might feel, oh, they are just trying to pretend, right? So, this crying for the Lord, what do we say, that when we are chanting also, you should be chanting in such a mood that this is my last round of chanting and I'm crying to for help from the Lord. That should be our mood of chanting. So in that chanting, it happens many a times, like when you are listening to some kirtan, that kirtan is so dear to you that you just start crying. It happens. Okay. So the Mayavadis, because or some people over there, what they might think is, oh, you know what, these ISKCON devotees, anytime they hear something, they'll start crying. They are just fanatics. They will just they are just sentimentalists, they say. Okay, that means for them, oh, the Lord is nothing. It is just their sentiments which are flowing from their eyes. So this understanding of theirs should be refuted, because the Lord is present in your heart, you know about it, and crying for the Lord. It's, when a child, we'll give an example of a baby. Have you seen a baby? A baby, whatever happens, the baby is just going to cry for the mother, isn't it? When the baby is small, whether it is hungry, whether it wants to sleep, whether it wants to go somewhere, anything, the child is going to cry for the mother, isn't it? So the same way, we are children of Krishna. Our Krishna is our eternal Father. So we have all the rights to cry for him. But just see to it that it does not become a show off. Okay, that has to be very, very, we have to be very careful. That many a times some like, it's not with you all, but there are some people around who just want to make show off of things, right? Whether it is their money, whether it is their car or anything. You might see in the school also it happens, right? If suppose anybody gets a new compass box, which is very, it's all techie. You press something and something comes out, and where was my compass box? Like something comes out, and then there is a sharpener, there's an eraser, there are a pair of scissors in it. So then it becomes, then they want to show it off. So anything you do, your bhakti should not be a show off. And what does the Lord say? That again, the Lord is, see over here, these are all the Lord's words. To show them special mercy, I dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. So whatever ignorance is left in a devotee, the Lord will take care of it. Okay. And okay, 1 second. What we'll do is we'll read this up. Okay. Okay, Jay, can you read this part for me?
If a devotee does not take advantage of their literatures or of his spiritual master, if he is sincere in his devotional service, he is held by Krishna himself within his heart.
Very good. Okay. So if a devotee does not take advantage of the literatures or of his spiritual master, if he is sincere in his devotional service, he is helped by Krishna himself within his heart. Now, you know what, like now that we are so much aware about the scriptures, there are so many scriptures we are coming to know about. And then then devotees have started reading it. But at some devotees who are like not into much reading, they're just listening. So what does the Lord say? So the Lord has made arrangement for all types of devotees. Those who want to gather knowledge and want to love Krishna, that path is also open. So many of them read scriptures, there are study circles, there are study groups, wherein a book is read and then we are discussing on that book. So this is all like you are trying to apply your knowledge which is given by the Lord. Okay. See, but then there are some devotees who cannot read or who are so much into services that they are just listening, and they might not have that much time to read the scriptures which are there. So for that, what does the Lord say?
Something happened. Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. So what does the Lord say over there? That if there is any such devotee who is like, okay, not able to read, okay, we should be reading the scriptures, we should be reading the Srila Prabhupada's books. But if by some chance, if the devotee is not able to read, but he is sincerely serving the Lord, that is also more than enough for the Lord. So see how many way outs the Lord has given. So anybody cannot say, like, we cannot give excuses to the Lord. Oh, you know what, Lord, I cannot read this, so forget it. I'm just going to do this. No, the Lord has said that if that person has sincere efforts, or if that person is sincerely serving the Lord, it becomes the topmost service to the Lord. Okay. So who was there next over here? Balavrinda isn't there. Mm. Ryan, can you read this? Brian, are you there? Okay, who else is there?
Mataji, I can read for him.
Yes, go ahead, Palvit.
So the
Sincere?
sincere devotee engaged in Krishna consciousness cannot be without knowledge. The only qualification is that one carry out devotional service in full Krishna consciousness.
Very good. So it's not that only the knowledge is going to give you everything, but if a sincere devotee, if a devotee is sincerely serving in Krishna consciousness, he cannot be without knowledge. The Lord will give all the knowledge. Remember Dhruva, when when he was doing penance, the Lord just touched his head. And what happened with that? The conch which touched the Dhruva's head, with that, all the knowledge he got. So never consider that you will not get the knowledge. You should pray to Krishna, and Krishna will make arrangement that the knowledge is imparted to you. Okay? At the same time, you should not forget your services. So as we say that, okay, we are not going to be sentimentalists like the gopis when they were crying in separation of the Lord. It is important to cry in separation of the Lord. So no matter what the world says that, oh, you people are always crying. Yes, instead of crying for the material pleasures, oh, I did not get my plane ticket. Oh, I did not get to go on this vacation. Instead of sitting and crying in that manner, crying for Krishna, for the belonging of Krishna is far, far, far more better, right? Instead of I sitting over here and crying that, oh, I did not get a ticket to go to such and such a country. But instead of that, crying for Krishna, like, oh, Krishna, where are you? Why do I not see you? With that separation from Krishna bhav, that is more potent or more important. So if no matter if what other people say, last time we looked at the story also, right? The person who was reading the Bhagavad Gita, he was reading it upside down. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and he says that, what are you doing? He says that, you know what, I'm a fool. I do not know how to read. But my spiritual master has told me to read the Bhagavad Gita. And that is the reason I am reading it. So, but then Mahaprabhu asks him, but you aren't even reading it. I see that you're just crying. And what does the person says that I cannot move ahead over here. When I open the Bhagavad Gita and I see that the Lord is become a charioteer, that itself makes me cry. And so this is the bhav of a devotee, wherein they understand the nature of the Lord. Okay. So, yeah, this is about the, yeah. So then, what are the scriptures or how should they be used? So scriptures are very, very, very important because they help us to know more about the Lord, right? Because unless and until we could read the Mahabharata written by Vyasadeva, we wouldn't understand the intricacies or we wouldn't understand the realities of everything, right? So the knowledge is important. So either you can read and acquire the knowledge. There are various ways by which you can acquire knowledge, right? So now, like in today's world, you are sitting in one place and you're taking a degree from place which is far away from you, right? Because of the online training and everything. So if in material world, if we can take knowledge from another country to a, like from one continent to another continent, why not take the knowledge of spirituality, take the knowledge of Krishna consciousness from wherever you are? You can take it online. There are classes, there are books studied. So whichever way you decide, you can always get the knowledge. So see to it that whichever step you are, you try to move ahead in that. So this is about it. I just did not want to read everything over there. Yes, see Krishna, what as he confirms that I am there in each and every person's heart. Just we have to believe in that. So this was the picture on the Bhagavad Gita, which makes the person cry. Okay. Okay. Girdhari, can you read some part for me, please?
Yes, Mataji. The
Yeah, go ahead.
Lord tells Arjuna that basically there is no possibility of understanding the supreme truth, the absolute truth, the supreme personality of Godhead, simply by speculating, for the supreme truth is so great that it is not possible to understand him or to achieve him simply by making a mental effort. Man can go on speculating for several millions of years, and if he is not devoted, if he is not a lover of the supreme truth, he will never understand Krishna or the supreme truth. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Very good, very good. Okay. So what is the Lord saying? That everybody has to understand the absolute truth. Everybody has to understand the purpose behind everything. And that itself will make up a lot of changes. And for that, we have to make a mental effort. You cannot say, oh, I'm so old and I can't read. There are people who have come from other countries and have settled down in India, learning your traditions, learning your language, and then now they are very well communicating. So if in the material world we can apply all this, why not in the spiritual world? So Giridhari, can you okay, Giridhari, you read it now, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Very is small. Tushita, do you want to try it? Reading?
Yes, Mataji. Only by devotional service is the supreme truth Krishna pleased by pleased and by his
Inconceivable.
inconceivable
Inconceivable
inner
energy
energy, he can reveal himself the heart
of the pure devotees.
of, of the pure devotees. The pure devotees always has Krishna within his heart, and with the
Presence.
presence of Krishna, who is just like the sun of the darkness, is
Ignorance of ignorance.
of ignorance, is at once displayed,
Dissipated.
dissipated. This
This is the
is the special mercy rendered to this pure devotee by Krishna.
Okay. This is a special mercy rendered to the pure devotee by Krishna. And what is that? That no matter if you just think about it also, that devotional service goes to the lotus feet of the Lord. Now, what is the example which is given over here is that why is it that some people find it very easy to enter into devotional life? Okay, there might be so many, testimonies which you might have heard that any person, they must have just heard one lecture, they must have just got into touch of one devotee and he becomes a devotee. Whereas there are some of them who, after so many years of practicing, after so many things also, still they are struggling into this material life. So the analogy which is given over here is about the mirror. Okay. If you see the mirror over here, there's a clear mirror and one mirror which has lot of dust and whatever accumulated over it. So the analogy which is given is our heart is similar to this mirror, and to come to this mirror it will take time and it will take efforts also, because see, when this mirror is dirty, what you have to do, you have to take a cloth, you have to put some solution over here and then you have to wipe it out, right? Or if you just take a normal cloth and if you wipe it out, what happens? There are still dust particles left. Then again you just wipe it out, again there are going to be something or the other is left. So you have to deep clean the proper mirror so that it can show you the images, isn't it? The same way, now, so many generations and generations and generations we have been doing this karma, right? And for that karma to go away, for that uncleaned mirror to become clean, it will take us time. And that time will come only if we have patience. Because in bhakti, patience is very important. It is not like if you eat some ghee, it you to immediately become your skin will immediately become supple. It will become very soft. It is not like that. It takes time, right? So for anything to act, so same way, your chanting, your devotional service will slowly, slowly, slowly remove the dirt which has been accumulated into your heart. Just like how it takes time to clean the mirror of the your vehicle, same way it will take time to remove the uh, darkness which is there into our hearts. Okay. And this is only possible if we are surrendered to the Lord, just like what Arjuna had done. Surrender to the Lord. Once he came to know about the Virat, the universal form of the Lord, then he immediately surrendered to the Lord. And by that way, we can apply the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita or the teachings of the Lord. Okay, so what does the Lord say over here? To show them special mercy. See, it is not only mercy, it is special mercy. I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Okay, everybody clear with this?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, thank you, Tishita. Thank you, Subhadra Girdhari. So I guess it's going to be time for you Friday evening also. Thank you for joining.
Mataji.
Yes, Girdhari.
Today, Mataji, I have my haircut today. Mataji.
Oh, good. Very nice. Yeah, when you have your hair in a proper size and shape, then it looks good. Otherwise, it becomes very hard. And in this summer season, it's really needed that you have your hair trimmed so that you also feel clean and not so much of sweat or anything. You look handsome, Girdhari.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, so we'll take your leave and we'll meet again Monday and have a nice weekend, everyone.
Hare
And I
Krishna,
think,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, you all must be getting ready for the
Hare Krishna,
Sadhu Sangha, right?
Mataji.
Hi, Krishna Pareen. Are you
Hare
enjoying the
Krishna.
classes,
Thank you,
Pareen?
everyone. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa
Panchakalpadar
sindhubhyeva
Vaishnav
Siddhanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah Anantakoti
Vaishnavi.
Vaishnavrinda ki jai.
की जय
Srila
श्रील
Srila
Prabhupada
Prabhupada.
ki jai. Sita Priti
Jai.
Mataji ki jai.
जी की
Hari
जय
Bol
All the
Mataji.
Tripti
Bye
Jai.
bye.
Hari Bol.
हरे कृष्ण माता
Bye.
जी
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.